All right. Here is the deal here. Here's the deal. Okay. It is my strong opinion that the Miami Dolphins will draft Penei Sewell, with the third pick in the draft. Excuse me if I messed up his name. But we all know Flores is he's a ground and pound type of guy. Ground and pound type of guy. Uh, Flores has a defensive mentality. Um, Sewell is the right fit for Miami. Sewell is mean. He is mean. He is a very mean person. He has a attitude. He's a grinder, tough guy. He's a leader. Oh man, is he mean? He is mean like a snake. There was one play I was watching. I was watching some of his highlight film. He just picked up some dude in high school, some little defensive back, and just body slammed them like a Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake Robber type body slam, like a Paul Orndorff, Rowdy Roddy Piper type of body slam, and just threw him like a biscuit, like a fat kid grabbing a biscuit for breakfast. Man, just threw him out the way, picked him up and slammed him. I mean, you can get the for a body slam like that, man, you can get the electric chair, man. It was just nasty. It was mean. Uh, and Flores likes those type of guys. He's a leader too. Uh, During his highlight tapes, you can see him in the middle of the huddle, getting the team hyped up, screaming at his team, yelling at his team, giving them a pep talk. Flores likes those type of guys, the leaders, the vocal types. This guy's a leader. Um, but you know, those offensive linemen, man, those guys are no joke, man. I remember one time, man, I was playing football in high school, and offensive tackle was running at me. I thought I had him. I thought I had him. I thought I could knock him over, and man, he just picked me up with one finger, man, just threw me about 100 yards, man, like it was nothing, man. I never been so embarrassed in my life. But now Devontae Smith, the wide receiver of Alabama, there is no chance the Dolphins pick Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, no chance. Flores doesn't like the pretty boy wide receiver types. You know, Flores doesn't like those type of guys. I like him personally. I like him. He kind of reminds me of AJ Green a little bit, but you know, even though Smith, he needs to get a little stronger, in my opinion, but he has all the attributes. He's got great hands. He runs great routes. Great route runner. The best route runner in the whole draft, in all of college. Uh, but is he a game changer? Is he a franchise? Is he a franchise changer? Is he like a Randy Moss type of franchise changer? I don't think so. Especially you got to consider all the facts when you're picking when you're picking the third pick in the draft. This guy has to be a game changer, a franchise changer, like a Randy Moss that can automatically get you in the playoffs just like that. And I don't think Flores thinks Smith is that guy, that type of wide receiver to pick at number three. Because in Flores' eyes, he can get those type of guys off the street. That's Flores' mentality. A guy like that, he can get off the street. He can get those type of guys off a free agent. At the bottom of the draft. But I like him personally. Kind of reminds me of AJ Green. I like him, but Flores, he's a grounded, pounded type of guy. He likes to bludgeon people to death. You know, but sooner or later, man, you have to start picking some talent, man. You're gonna have to start getting some talent, especially with Tua's quarterback. Tua is going to need as much help as possible. Um, but personally, I like him, but we're not going to pick him though. We're not going to pick him. Then we got Javon Chase. Now, I like Chase. He kind of reminds me of Devontae Parker a little bit, but he's way faster than Parker, and I think he has better hands than Parker. And I think he's tougher than Parker. I hate to say that. Um, I think he's more of a game changer and more of a franchise changer than Smith is. But the Dolphins are not going to pick him again because Flores doesn't like the pretty boy, flashy wide receivers. He'd rather get those guys later in the rounds. You know what I'm saying? Flores doesn't like those type of guys. Flores wants a leader, man. Flores wants leaders. He wants tough guys, and Sewell fits that perfectly. You know what I'm saying? He fits that perfectly. So I will be shocked if he doesn't pick Sewell. Now with the 18th pick, a guy that I think we're going to pick, because if we go with Sewell with the third pick, with the 18th pick, we have to pick a wide receiver. We have to pick a wide receiver to give Tua some help. No chance we're picking a running back. We're picking a running back later. The guy that's more than likely that will probably be available is a guy that I really like, Jalen Waddle of Alabama. I really like him. The guy is very fast, very quick. 5'10". He can return punch. He can return kicks. Excellent kick returner. Kind of reminds me of Jakeem Grant a little bit, but a little bit taller. But I think he's just as fast. He's just as fast as Jakeem Grant. Kind of reminds me of Mark Duper. Maybe he has that type of speed, that type of deep play ability. So I think that's who we're going to pick at number 18. More than likely, he'll be available. But there is no chance that the Dolphins are picking Devontae Smith. I don't think he's a game changer. He's not a franchise changer. Flores can get those type of guys off the street. Same thing with Ja'Var Chase. In Flores' eyes, he can get those guys off the street in the 6th round, 5th round. And those type of guys, those wide receivers that have a lot of talent, those running backs, Flores doesn't like those guys. He doesn't like when things are made too easy. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't like when, especially at the skill position, he doesn't want to waste a pick that high for a skill position like a running back. He'd rather get those guys later. Because, like I said earlier, Flores, he has a defensive mindset. He would rather bludgeon somebody to death than, get a guy with a lot of talent with the third pick. It doesn't make any sense to me, but, it's whatever. It's whatever, man. But Sewell, he's a leader. And I've got a feeling as soon as they watch tape on this guy, as soon as they get him in a room with in an interview, they're going to fall in love with this guy, and they're going to get him. I know they are, because I know how Flores thinks. So, but so the Dolphins are going to pick Sewell. They are not going to pick a wide receiver. They're going to pick a wide receiver. Either it's going to be Jalen Waddle with the 18th pick, or they pick it later in the round, later in the 6th round, 5th round. Quarterback, if it was up to me, I would get Zach Wilson at BYU, but Flores is so much in love with Tua, and Greer is so much in love with Tua. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand why they're in love with Tua. What did they see in him? Got to quit babying this guy. What do they see in him? And to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter who we draft, because if he doesn't improve dramatically, the Dolphins are going 4-12. I'm talking if he doesn't improve, like he has to improve like Dan Marino in 1984 type of improvement for the Dolphins to make the playoffs. But if he plays the same way he played this year, throwing interceptions, getting sacked, holding the ball too long, Dolphins are going 4-12 no matter who they draft. But So it pretty much all comes down to Tua, what he does next year. We're going to get a quarterback probably in the fifth round, late. We'll probably go through the free agent route. We'll probably get a guy like Tyrod Taylor, who hasn't had a good year since 1983. You know, but it's going to be crazy, man. But it's still frustrating how we just threw away the season. You know, we made the season all about one person. You know, it's unfortunate, but what can you do? We can't go back in time. We can't change it. What's done is what's done is what's done, man. We can't go back and change it. You know, it was just stupid. Fitzpatrick should have been playing the whole year. There's no excuse for it. Real Miami Dolphin fans know that Fitzpatrick was the better quarterback, was the best quarterback to win. He was the best option to win games. For some reason, the Dolphins wanted to play Tua. That goes to show you the Dolphins weren't about winning. 2020 wasn't about winning. 2020 was about putting meats in the seats. That's what it was all about, man. But we got to get these front office people that are not concerned with winning. We got to get these guys out of here, because if Shula was the coach, if Jimmy Johnson was the coach, if Joe Philbin was the coach, it would have been all about the W's. Even with Joe Philbin, it would have been all about the W's. It wouldn't be about the season. Wouldn't be about throwing away the season just for kicks or just to put meat in the seats. It wouldn't have been about that, But so the Dolphins, it's pretty much guaranteed they're picking Sewell. As soon as they get this guy in the interview room, they're going to fall in love with him. As soon as they watch tape of him, they're going to fall in love with him. They're going to fall in love with him because this guy's a leader. He's a mean, tough guy. He's a grounder and pounder. He will knock my grandma over it to get to to help the quarterback. He will knock anybody over. This guy's a beast, man. He's mean, man. He's mean. Flores likes those type of guys. You know what I mean? He loves those type of mean guys. Those guys that will run through a brick wall, And Sewell, man, he has that attitude. Flores likes those type of guys. I already know he's going to pick them. Plus he's a leader. And that's important. That's important to Flores, But you got to be careful. Sometimes you don't want too many leaders on the team. Then you don't want too many Chiefs and not enough Indians. That's one thing. You don't want too many leaders on the team. That's not always good. But Flores likes leaders. So, and Devontae Smith and Javar Chase, I don't think those type of guys. I don't think they're really leaders. And so that's why I think Flores is not going to pick those type of guys. But so yeah, that's all I want to say. Sewell is guaranteed. From what I read and from what the my inside scoop from, it's a done deal. Sewell's going to the Dolphins. It's done. It's a done deal. I'm out.